If it's like that the whole time, if it's like that the whole time, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's alright. If it's like that the whole time, it'll be alright. Stayed up all night, but it's alright. I done stayed up the whole night, but it's alright. It's me and my nibbling conscience. Nigga, I'm fixing to give up. I've been alone for the longest. It's trouble the way that we jog, and nothing gon' save us or stop us. Me and my nibbling conscience. Nigga, I'm fixing to give up. I've been alone for the longest. It's just me and my thoughts with nobody. I'm trapped in the matrix, basking in fakeness. Need to chat with some agents. Over wine glasses and steak and grasping arrangement. I only cipher cause I want a way out. But I won't happen to make it. Blasted by a tank, it's war here. And I'm not the one. The forgotten son, so a dark night. I'm Bruce Wayne, black sheep of the white family. Papa abandoned, he wasn't there for me. Carelessly parenting, apparently. Man, it's deep sanity, ran and flee like dog. Shit is bugging me. Ugly, so I hide my face and hide away where my mama stay. I pray I die today. She wanna kick me out. I wanna find a place, but no means, so I just hibernate. Pack the bags under my eyes, I'm tripping. Say goodbye to visions. I'm tired of this shit. Goonie bought a new whip. I ain't jealous of his car, but I envy his drive. I'm feeling heavy inside, I'm unproductive, deteriorating, going stir crazy. Some reluctance, fearing impatience. First lady is missing, way in the distance. Probably taking a missus or dating a nigga. Heart vacant, she smitten. See her face in them pictures. Fuck it though, and fuck a hoe if I can't fuck a hoe. Fucking hoe. I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling the stress. I'm feeling the weight. I'm feeling regret. But it's back to the music. Though there's times when I wanna turn my back to the music, cause it's a hassle to do it. I get past and pursue it and stay focused. Even when you think no one see you, some take notice. Self-conscious, physical and mental health problems. Blogging from the center of solace. It's me and my nigga.
I think I'm being followed. Um, I'm going to be documenting the next several weeks at the least, if not the next several months as the situation develops. Um, my name is Jack, last name irrelevant, location irrelevant. Um, the medication that they are giving me does not seem to be having much of an effect. The antipsychotics don't seem to be doing what they are telling me they are supposed to do. It is either that or what I am experiencing is a genuine occurrence and not a psychological phenomenon. But I cannot say for sure. The only thing I can do is be prepared for the worst possible case scenario. Because of that, every single day at the exact same time, 9 p.m., I will be recording these. I'm not sure what to call them, but it will serve as proof that what I am experiencing is not a psychological phenomenon and that it is a genuine occurrence. Something is actually happening. I think it is relevant to say I have in the past dealt with intense drug addiction to an extreme extent. It has been a problem that has been ongoing for at least 7 years, as far back as I can remember. I don't think it'll be necessary to do much editing on these videos as they're created, only the basic requirements. And for the most part, all the footage will be presented in its raw original format in order to provide an unbiased and genuine approach to this situation. I just returned back from a Narcotics Anonymous meeting. It was a challenge. I did not enjoy it. I haven't in the past, and I haven't now. My name is Jack. 1752973688081. 2233035. Would you look at that? Wendigoon has released a new video 3 hours ago. Interesting. It's 5 hours and 46 minutes long. In order to give you an idea of what it is that I am talking about when I say that I am being followed, or I suppose the better term would be watched, is for you to turn your attention towards the videos, the sightings that I have put in the beginning of this video. I have included the song Center of Solace as a sort of opening theme for this video, even though I don't intend on putting much production value into the process of documenting the situation. Let's go to poll. Put 4chan politically incorrect. Let's see. A transgender shot up a church. This has happened before, hasn't it? This isn't the first time a transgender person did a domestic terrorism. I'm right in to assume that, right? The transgenders have done this before. Let's see. Acts of terrorism committed by trans people. What does Google have to say? USA Today, 1 day ago. The title of this article is No, there is not an epidemic of shootings by trans people. This is not accurate. There, in fact, is an epidemic of trans domestic terrorists. The transgender movement as a whole is something to be looked down upon. It is a violent cesspool of gore, rot, and hate. Not to mention, the only people that are involved in it are severely mentally handicapped. And when I say mentally handicapped, I'm not referring to people with Down syndrome or autism, even though many of them have autism. I'm referring to the fact that they are clinically insane, as I would put it, or severely mentally retarded would be a better way of saying that. Um, the transgender people, they think that they have that this country that they have a birthright to some sort of privilege, and the way I see it, the only real way to cure this illness is to go American History X on them and begin telling them to bite down on curbs and give them a good hard kick to the back of the head. I think that would probably solve most of the problems that the transgender movement has brought upon itself. Um, what happens when I Google search trans people are evil? When you say trans people are into Google, um, the first results are trans people are my friends and trans people are people. What comes up when I search they are evil? The first thing is an article from motherjones.com that says mass shooters are not disproportionately transgender. This is another fallacy. You see, they want to say that the motive was unclear in this Minneapolis school massacre. Only, we, wow, this is actually quite crazy. Um, Motive unclear in Minneapolis school massacre, quote unquote, that they put it in heavy quotes, trans shooters, anti-Trump, anti-Christian messages. Well, I've read what he wrote on the magazine of the rifle and on the sites and on the action, and I would say that the motive was pretty damn clear. Um, this person hated God. They hated America. They hated the free will that was granted to the people around them. Let's see. The Daily Beast. This sounds like a really reputable site. MAGA takes sick victory lap over quote unquote. It's not quote unquote. This person was publicly trans. This is not a secret. This is not an allegation where it's, oh, maybe they were this or that. This person was a transgender. We know this to be true. They were very active on social media, as most transgender people are. We know that this person did what they did. There isn't any contesting that. We know why they did it. They hated God and they hated straight people and they hated let's crazy. I learned about this from iFunny. I use iFunny quite frequently. You can find me on there under the same name that you find me here. Okay. Minneapolis mayor warns against villainizing trans community. The shooter was identified as 23-year-old Robin Westman, which was a publicly known transgender social media user. This is not. It's not unclear, as the Dallas Express would like you to believe. Exposing transgenderism for what it is, a lie. Are you serious? Is this real? WashingtonExaminer.com. I have to click on this link. This was written 3 years ago. Okay. So we're getting... The cookie's definitely gone stale, but it still probably tastes good. So let's check it out. There's a lot of talk in America today about transgender rights. Here's the thing about transgender rights. Back in the year 1964, the last of the rights that were necessary to be dished out were dished out. We don't need to be giving more rights to people because, newsflash, everyone has the same rights nowadays in this country of the United States. Just because, listen, I have my sexual orientation is not straight, and I don't I don't have less rights than a straight person. Nobody, your sexual orientation or gender identity, as you like to call it, does not determine your rights. If it did, then the government would make that very clear. You would have a section on the bus that we would put you would go to, and you would have a shittier quality water fountain, and you would only be allowed to go into fast food restaurants. But listen, that's not the reality. So cool your jets. The crux of the matter is this: people across the political spectrum have been persuaded to accept that there is a coherent category of people for whom sex is irrelevant, and that this category of people is called transgender or simply tranny. Democrats, on the whole, support rights for transgender people, and Republicans, on the whole, oppose allowing sex confused people to hijack sex specific spaces. This is not a very good way of making this argument because the reality is that it's not just all Republicans hate trans people and all Democrats love them, because the Democrats that love trans people, they are given the most media attention when the reality is they make up maybe 15 to 20% of the true Democratic Party. Most Democrats, the classic donkey emblem Democrats who have traditional values, don't give a fuck about gender identity politics. It's not relevant to them. It's not relevant to 90% of the people who live in this country. 95% even. And that's not even not even remotely exaggerating it. We're gonna keep analyzing this Google search though. So we're not gonna go to Reddit. I'm sorry. That's not We're not taking Reddit information about transgenderism because I already know what they have to say. Okay. Um, Right as read, uwmedicine.org, debunking 8 top myths about trans and non binary people. Okay, lumping non binary people in with trans people is doing a massive disservice to the non binary community. Not that I respect them, they're still they're deeply in pain, and I can recognize that. And, you know, it's very clear to see. Um, we're gonna check out the 8 top myths about transgender and non-binary people, even though they are vastly different. Quick read. Trans and non-binary people are just people. You are correct. They are just people. And fun fact: people have rights in this country, just like all the people have all the rights. There's no one person. We don't have Dalits in the United States. We don't have untouchables. You are actively making yourself an untouchable by supporting this kind of stuff. Right as Rain by UW Medicine. This article was created on Juneteenth. This was made on Juneteenth of 2023. So and it's fact checked by McKenna Printing. That's great to know. I'm my all of my doubts have been completely absolved from this article now that I know that it was fact checked by McKenna Printing. Wow. Okay, so they give us a quick read. So we're going to take a quick look at this quick read. Trans and non-binary people are just people. Anti-trans legislation is largely based on misinformation and myths. There is no such thing as anti-trans legislation. Is there? What do you mean by that when you say that? Do you mean that there is legislation that is actively disenfranchising your people? Your people? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Kids know their gender identity as early as 3. They're bringing kids into this. They're saying that, okay, so what they mean to say is that you can transition at the age of 3 years old. Can you imagine being chemically castrated at the age of 3? What that would do to your mind? Imagine if if you kept up that in that medical procedure until like the age of 27, you would come out of that with the mentality of a toddler in the body of an adult. You would be so irreversibly stunted that I wouldn't be surprised if I want to know the suicide rates on people who transition as toddlers. I want to know that because that that is absolutely bizarre that Right as Rain is saying that kids know their gender identity as early as 3 years old. Would you give a 3-year-old a tattoo? No. Would you chop? But you'd be okay chopping their cock off. You're okay with that? Is that where we are? I'm talking to Moist Critical now. Moist Critical, you're out there saying you've probably been paid by Right as Rain UW Medicine. This is probably one of your main sponsors. I wouldn't be surprised. You, like all the other members of BreadTube, love supporting gender affirming care. Speaking of gender affirming care, that's the next bullet point. Gender affirming care does not typically involve surgery under age 18. Surgery is not the only way to ruin somebody's life physically and mentally. Sure, it's the worst possible outcome, but what they're talking about is, oh, we're not going to give them top and bottom surgery at the age of 3. We're just going to give them hormone blockers so they grow up in the body, they grow up and stay mentally as a toddler for their entire existence. Can you imagine the fucking strain that would put on your mind? I mean, traumatic experiences are probably 15 times more traumatic. Imagine having the emotional intelligence of a 3-year-old, but you're like 23 years old, and you get like robbed in the street. You would probably have like a panic attack that would last 48 hours straight. You'd probably have a heart attack and die. I can't even imagine. Oh, and your bone density, holy shit, it would be so irreversibly fucked. At the age of 3 years old, can you imagine that? Anti trans sports bans are not based on scientific research. They are based on. This is. Wow. Not based on scientific research. You don't need scientific research to know that a dude can run faster than a woman because they have like 40% more muscle mass, and the muscle density is vastly different. Sex is not a binary, and being trans is not a mental illness. Okay, sex is a binary. There are only two types of. There are, do you think you aren't a sea anemone? You can't produce asexually. There aren't three sexes. There are two. If you want to say that sex and gender are different, whatever, I'll give you that. So will Merriam Webster. But you need to realize that sex is a genetics. It is a genetic status. It is a status in your DNA. You cannot alter your DNA structure. We aren't there yet. There's CRISPR. You can genetically modify something before it is born, but not after. You cannot change your sex. It is physically and chemically impossible. You would, the closest you can have to doing that is uploading your mind to the Google fungal network hive mind, where you can live as a collective with all the demons that Google makes, the electric demons. That's what AI is. It's just demons. Trans and non-binary people have a right to live and access necessary gender-affirming medical care. So, okay, so I'm going to give you an example of why this is insane. So, I once had a therapist who was a trans woman, so biological male, and they claimed that if they did not get plastic surgery on their face to have a more feminine facial structure, they were going to kill themselves. They were going to kill themselves because they could not get a restructuring of their cheekbones in order to look more like a woman. And they don't look like a woman. Even with the surgery, they still look like just some weird guy that puts on makeup and a skirt, even though they have like a 8-inch cock. Um, yeah, trans non-binary people have a right to live and act. Listen, everyone has a right to live. Nobody's denying that. This isn't India. There isn't a caste system. Everybody has the same social credit. Okay, you're not in. But you think that you're entitled to more social credit. You think that it's so frustrating, man. Let's keep going because that was just the quick read. That's not even okay. So they claim that there are 470 anti-LGBTQ bills. There is no bill in the entire fucking United States government that has ever disenfranchised gay people. Not one. Not one. Okay, and I would know. I would most certainly know. They claim that these 470 plus bills were all introduced in the last 2 years. Which, what do you mean? Are you? The only way that this argument could possibly be made is if you're referring to sports and locker room laws that are made on state levels, and you are making it sound like these 470 bills were all passed down straight from the Supreme Court. This isn't, and it I'm not even going to begin to talk about why trans people aren't allowed in locker rooms or the ones that they want to be in. Okay, so myth number one, being transgender is a mental illness. It is not a mental illness. It is not a mental illness. It is. It's called gender dysphoria. It's been around for a long time. There's gender dysmorphia. You can have body dysmorphia. Listen, um, these people need help. Okay, I feel for them because they're deeply in pain. Like Ian Joma, that guy is hurting. All right, he lost all of his subscribers, and nobody likes him anymore, including his wife, who he took the last name of. His only hope, realistically, is going to be to make some crazy content cop on Anissa. But we're never going to get that. Back on topic. Myth number two, many people regret transitioning and will detransition. How can you possibly say that's a myth? It is a well documented fact that the majority of people who transition usually regret it at some point in time. They typically do. A lot of these kids who are transitioning at the age of 17 or 18, they realize they're just a gay adult. They don't wish they were in a different body. Listen, I'll be upfront with you. I am gay. I am a homosexual. And when I was a kid, I thought if I was a girl, I could just go out with guys and it would be so much easier. But that doesn't mean that I want to be trans, okay? Everybody, listen, if every gay person has that thought, that it would be easier if they were the different gender because then they would just be straight and easier accepted. But the reality is, everyone is accepted the exact same, whether you're trans, gay, bi, or retarded, which is all of them. If you're any of those people, like I'm retarded. I am very retarded. All LGBTQ people are very retarded, and they need to be cured by the holy fire of Allah and Muhammad, the Prophet, peace be upon him. There are not many studies following transgender people throughout their lives, but those studies that exist show the majority of trans people do not change their minds about being trans. Can I get a fucking MLA citation so that I don't just have to read this fucking jargon? Here's a quote. In my practice, I've only had 3 people who chose to stop hormonal therapy. They were individuals who were assigned male at birth. They were born a guy. They weren't assigned shit. God assigned that to them, okay? If you want to say assigned, it's, oh man, oh baby. Who sought feminizing care and stopped it within 3 years. These cases all occurred in the 90s? What? Okay. I have to get off right as rain. I'm actually going to have a fucking conniption if I keep reading this website. It's making me upset. It's making me genuinely tilted. We're going to check ACLU out. First, nicotine. Highly necessary part of this. If we're going to talk about this movement, I don't even know how we got on this topic, but we're not going to get off of it until we've covered it adequately.
This is a Smock Mag P3.
I have it set to purple.
Get a look at my preset if you want to use my preset. I'll hold that up for a second.
I'll hold that up for a second.
There you you go. That's my lowdown.
There you go.
Be free
That's
to
my
use it.
that's my lowdown.
If you do use it,
Be free
comment,
to use it.
leave a
If you
comment
do
down
use
below
it, comment,
on how much you
leave
want
a
me to
comment
kill
down
myself,
below
and I'll
on
consider
how
it.
much you want me to kill myself, and I'll consider it.
We're gonna go to page
We're gonna
4
go
of
to
Google.
page
We're not gonna
4
look at that
of
ACLU
Google.
article because it's just
We're not gonna
more
look at that
trans.
ACLU article because it's just more trans.
Okay.
Okay.
Reddit r/honest transgender.
Reddit r/honest transgender. I know I said we weren't gonna go on Reddit.
But
I know I said that. But
we're gonna have to.
we're gonna have to.
People call this sub a toxic cesspool.
People call this sub a toxic cesspool, but I, for one, find it refreshing to see actual nuanced conversations which are very frowned upon. Why am I reading this out loud to you? You don't give a fuck.
The trans community has a set of beliefs attached to it.
The trans community has a set of beliefs attached to it in almost all spaces, with few outliers enforce those beliefs. That's true. I can tell you as someone in both groups, people in mainstream subreddits talk about debate subreddits. Wait a minute, am I even reading about what I think I'm reading about?
Okay, so Reddit agrees that
transgender politics is a cesspool, but they're not saying it in the way that I want them to say it, so we're just gonna leave that site.
School shooter's uncle says he wishes
they shot him instead. You know, I would say the same. You know, it's better for adults to die than kids. You know, you lose. The net loss is lesser because the kids have more potential than a 40-year-old.
I once worked with a 42-year-old autistic man.
And he was deep into lolly anime. If you don't know what that is, keep it that way.
Sapiens.org.
Sapiens.org. Okay, we're on to something here. 2 myths fueling transphobia. Before we do this, like I said, gotta do nicotine. An anthropologist. Okay. What did I just say? An anthropologist attends the Conservative Political Action Conference, ground zero for the current onslaught of anti-trans rhetoric and legislation in the U.S. Okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She doesn't say.
Yeah, I don't care. She doesn't say. She doesn't offer. She often says things that aren't very intelligent. So I don't want to read something that's based on what she said. Let's see.
Demonize transgender identity by drawing on two interrelated myths.
The first is that gender is natural, and so by extension, transgender people are unnatural.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
The second myth maintains the
transgender people as unnatural deviants are dangerous. You don't have to say deviant. That was never implied.
This is what transgender
you made that up. This is what transgender people like to do. Is they like to take something that you said and then add an insult on top of it. They just made out of thin air, so that whatever you said sounds just as bad as they want it to sound. It's a very common thing. It happens all the time. It's not just the transgender people who do it. The NAACP is just as guilty.
The Coalition for
Trans Women of Color is very guilty of that. They are constantly demonizing themselves, and for what? Really? I'm not sure why they do what they do. I'm not sure many people are sure what they do
Okay,
or
these
why they do
myths
it.
enable
Okay,
discrimination and
these
hate
myths
speech that
enable
put transgender
discrimination
people
and hate
increasingly at
speech
risk
that put
and in the
transgender people
crosshairs
increasingly at
of
risk
anti-trans
and in the
commentators,
crosshairs of
legislators, and
anti-trans
even
commentators,
extremists.
legislators, and
Listen,
even extremists.
when is the last
Listen,
time that we
when is the
had
last time
a
that we
domestic
had
terrorist situation
a
that was caused by
domestic
somebody who
terrorist
was like
situation that was caused by somebody who
far
was
right
like
leaning? You know what? This is probably something that
far
Google
right
would be
leaning? You know
happy to
what?
tell
This is
me
probably
about. So
something that Google would be
let's
happy
ask.
to tell me about. So
Um,
let's ask. Um,
Racist shooter. That
racist
should be enough.
shooter. That should be enough. Um,
What?
what?
Trump isn't a person of color, though. Why is it? Why is
Trump
this?
isn't a person
All
of
right, we're
color
on
though.
TNR.
Why is this?
Um,
All right,
what's
we're on
TNR?
TNR.
I'm not sure.
What's TNR? I'm not sure.
This was made by Malcolm
NewRepublic.com.
Ferguson.
This was made by
Yesterday,
Malcolm
so
Ferguson
we're in good shape
yesterday, so we're in good shape here. Minneapolis shooting suspect hated Trump and all people of color. Is Trump a person of color?
I haven't checked.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
The Central News Network.
I haven't checked
the
the Central News Network in quite some time. Maybe
Trump
Trump is a person of color.
color.
Fuck it. Trump is a person of color. Robin Westman, 23, dressed in all black. Typically, they all dress in. It's not uncommon for a shooter to dress in black. I mean, look at Dylan, Eric and Dylan. Look at. Well, I was gonna say, look at the Parkland guy, but he dressed in like a Target uniform to do his shit.
He's still his death penalty.
His death penalty has been on hold ever since COVID. There was a massive backlog in the prison system during COVID, and it caused a lot of people that were supposed to get the death penalty during COVID to not get it. One of those people was Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, the Boston bomber. He has been dodging the death penalty for over a decade now.
But COVID made it just that much easier.
But COVID made it just that much easier. So the Minneapolis shooter had eclectic politics ranging from explicit Nazism to hate for Trump to transgender equality. So we're looking at a trans Nazi. A trans Nazi, everybody. I think we're treading in uncharted waters here. I've never seen a trans Nazi. Have you?
14 of whom were children. No shit.
14 of whom were children. No shit. In a
In
YouTube video now taken offline, Westman had magazines with a variety of slurs and right-wing slogans written on them, including kick a spick, fart nigga, McVeigh, and Waco. Waco isn't a right-wing slogan. It's just some tragedy. You're referring to when the ATF fucked up a bunch of Christians, right? I mean, they weren't exactly Christians, but they thought they were.
Fuck you, eat shit.
Okay. Fuck you, eat shit.
That's kind of funny.
Fart nigga.
I'll admit
that's kind of funny.
And he drew a little pentagram.
I'll admit that's funny. And
Okay,
he drew
so we
a
have
little
a
pentagram too.
Satanist trans
Okay, so we
Nazi.
have a Satanist
This is
trans
real shit
Nazi.
right here. Okay.
This is
We
real
have
shit
some-
right here.
okay, so
Okay.
6 million
We have
wasn't
something.
enough on the
Okay, so
holster.
6 million
Extra
wasn't
thick
enough on the
Jew gas.
holster. Extra
Holy
thick Jew
shit,
gas.
man.
Holy
Interesting.
shit, man.
Interesting.
One magazine
So it
also
looks
said
like
kill Trump now.
If
So
I'm
it looks like
I'm getting this
if
correctly,
I'm getting this
Robin
correctly,
Westman was in
it
a-
really looks like Robin Westman was
he was
in a.
torn.
He was
didn't know whether
he was
hated Trump or
torn.
he loved him.
He didn't know whether he hated
He
Trump
thought
or
he
he
was
loved
Hitler's
him.
top guy, but I don't think
He
Hitler
thought he
would
was
have appointed
Hitler's
a
top guy,
transgender
but
to
I
be
don't
his
think
top
Hitler would have
guy.
appointed a transgender to be his top guy.
Maybe this is
I mean, maybe
this can't
maybe
be
this is
real. This
this can't be real.
thing. Like
This doesn't seem like it's a real thing. Like
This
this.
is okay. 666-79419.
This is okay. 666-79419. Is that like your Auschwitz serial number, dude?
A message celebrating the Holocaust. Okay.
A message
That's
celebrating
pretty-
the
that's pretty
Holocaust.
fucking
Okay.
sick.
That's pretty fucking sick,
Robin
dude.
Westman also had Waco and
Alleged
McVeigh
shooter
written on
Robin
his
Westman
gear,
also had
references to
Waco and
anti-government
McVeigh written on his
topics,
gear,
often
references to
far-right
anti-government
nationalists.
topics often referenced by
Okay.
far-right
Listen, man.
nationalists. Okay. Listen,
You
man.
don't need to.
You don't need to.
Just because
the Branch Davidians liked their guns and were Christian, it doesn't mean that they're the fucking. They're
Okay, we're gonna move
Okay,
Hit kiss
we're gonna
me on
move
the
on.
muzzle of his gun. That's pretty
Hit
sick,
kiss
dude.
me on the muzzle of his gun. That's
Kill
pretty
Trump
sick,
now.
dude.
Fuck optics.
Kill Trump now.
Bull
Fuck
pilled. What's
optics.
bull pilled?
Bull pilled. What's
Is this
bull
something that
pilled?
Google is allowed to tell me?
Is this something that Google
What
is allowed to tell me?
bull
What
pilled?
is bull pilled?
Okay, we're getting an AI summary. That's how you know it's hard.
Okay,
to
we're
find.
getting an AI summary. That's how you know it's hard to
Bull
find.
pilled refers to a specific aesthetic.
Bull
and
pilled
lifestyle
refers to
trend
a
that
specific
emphasizes a
aesthetic and
minimalist,
lifestyle
often
trend that
cozy,
emphasizes a minimalist,
curated
often
approach to
cozy,
living spaces and
and
personal
curated
style.
approach to living
Dude,
spaces and personal style.
This guy was
Dude,
all over the place.
This guy was all
He was
over
like-
the place.
Dude, this
He
guy.
was
this
like-
guy, I think he might have
Dude,
been
this
Hitler's top
guy, I think he might have been Hitler's top
Did we
guy.
just lose our? Did we just lose Earth's greatest?
Did we just
best
lose
defender?
Did we just lose Earth's best
No
defender?
way.
No
Minor child
way.
identifies as a female and wants your
Minor
name to
child
reflect that.
identifies
Wait,
as a
we're-
female
we're
and
on
wants your name to
TNR. Where
reflect
was
that.
I?
Wait, we're on TNR. Where was I?
No, this is that trans shit. I don't care.
No, this
Where
is
was
that
the
trans
that
shit. I
was?
don't care.
was looking at?
Where was
Oh,
the
no,
shit that I was?
I just scrolled down
looking
too
at?
far. Okay.
Oh no, I just scrolled down too far. Okay.
So what we have here is a very
So what we have here is a very
who has been
person who has
they
been
don't know what to think, but clearly they're
they don't know what to
Okay,
think,
so-
but clearly they're okay. So
This is crazy. Robin Westman.
This
you
is
are a
crazy.
real- you are a
Robin
real
Westman, you
fart
are a
nigga.
real
This
fart
is crazy,
nigga.
man.
This is crazy, man.
Okay, Robin, I see you.
Okay, Robin,
I
I
can't
see
get
you.
over. I can't get
I
over.
can't get over. I can't get over fart nigga.
Fuck you, eat shit. That's pretty cool, dude.
Fuck you,
What did
eat
he write
shit.
this
That's
with?
pretty cool,
It's
dude.
like a really
What did he
nice,
write this with?
I like the way
It's like
it
a really
looks.
nice
Like,
I like the way
it's
it
like,
looks. Is it like
one of those oil
is it
paint
like
pens,
a
like a
one of
Posca
those
marker?
oil paint pens, like a
Because
Posca
it shows
marker?
up on the black metal really
Because
well.
it shows up on the
kinda
black
like it.
metal really well. I kind of like
I
it.
really wanna.
I really want to.
I really wanna like.
I really want to
do
like
a deep dive on.
to get
on
to do like a
Robin.
deep dive on
So
Robin.
he sympathizes with
So
Timothy McVeigh.
he
honestly,
sympathizes
doesn't.
with Timothy McVeigh. Honestly, who doesn't?
So he hates Trump, but he loves Hitler.
So he hates Trump, but he loves Hitler.
But I thought trans people thought that Trump and Hitler were like
But I
the
thought
same
trans
guy.
people
I
thought
trans
that Trump and
people
Hitler
thought
were like the same guy. I
Hitler
thought that trans people
is
thought that
using Trump as like
Hitler
an avatar,
is
like in the
using
movie
Trump as like an avatar, like in the movie Avatar,
to bring
to
back the Fourth Reich
control
right here in the
to
Western
bring
world.
about the Fourth Reich right here in the Western world.
Die! I can't wait to kill and kill.
Die!
and
I
kill
can't
and
wait to
kill
kill and kill
myself.
and
Okay,
kill
well,
and
that's pretty
kill
trans
and
of
kill
you.
myself. Okay, well
These
that's pretty
disturbing
trans of you.
ramblings continue
These
throughout the
disturbing
20-minute video.
ramblings
20
continue
minute
throughout
video?
the 20-minute
No
video.
way.
20-minute video?
Okay,
No
I'm
way.
losing my mind.
Okay,
Where is this
I'm
video?
losing my mind.
Okay, we have to find
Where
this
is
right
this
now.
video?
Chat,
Okay, we
we
have
might
to
have-
find this
we
right
might have
now.
struck gold.
Chat, we might have struck gold.
please, please,
Please, please.
give me the 20-minute video.
Give me the 20-minute
on.
video.
Where is it?
Come on.
I want to
Where
see
is
this
it?
shit.
I want to see this shit.
Okay, we have
Okay, we have
Snopes
an
an ET.
we have a
article.
Snopes article.
Hold on. Wait
We
a
have an
minute.
ET article.
He's writing
Hold on.
in Russian.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
He's writing in Russian.
These are some
Oh my god.
pretty fucking-
These are some pretty
Yo,
fucking...
we found the video. Okay. that only
Yo,
have
we
12
found the
minutes of it.
video.
I
Okay,
think that
I
this
only
is
have 12
honestly-
minutes of it. I think that this is all,
commentary, but
honestly,
even so,
I think
we
this is
have
just
to
a
check it out.
commentary, but even so, we have to check it out.
Okay, where's the video? Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
where's
It was on
the
YouTube,
video?
it got taken
Oh,
down.
fuck.
He's
It was on
writing in
YouTube, but it got
fluent-
taken
is
down.
this-
He's writing in
spend
fluent...
time
Is
in
this...
Russia?
Was he...
'Cause, like,
Did he spend time in
acrylic
Russia?
is-
Because, like, he...
kind of
His
impressive.
acrylic is kind of
This is
impressive.
Not, like the acrylic is.
This is not... Like, the acrylic is pretty clean. I need to get one of my Slavic boys to translate this for me.
Oh, baby.
I'll get on that. You'll get
I
that?
wish you could see what I'm
Oh,
seeing.
baby. I wish you could see what I'm seeing.
Okay, shut up. I'm muting. I'm muting the
Okay,
video.
shut up.
You guys
I'm
aren't
muting
gonna
you.
hear
I'm muting the video. You
Neither
guys
am
aren't
I.
going to hear the narrator, and
Oh,
neither am I.
shit, this is so crazy. It's all
Oh,
acrylic.
shit,
The
this
whole
is so
thing
crazy.
written in
It's
acrylic.
all in acrylic.
He's
The
like-
whole
this
thing
guy
is written in
isn't he from,
acrylic.
like,
But
Kansas
he's
City
like,
or
this guy is,
something?
isn't he from like Kansas City
Like-
or something? Like,
Drawings are pretty badass.
the drawings
I
are
like what
pretty
he's- I like what he's
badass.
got going on here.
I like what he's
Why is he
got
writing
going
acrylic?
on
I don't
here.
get it.
Why is he writing in acrylic?
Okay,
I
so
don't
he has
get
a
it.
diagram of like a.
Okay, so he has a diagram of like
his
an
jawline
amphitheater.
is
I guess that's what he. His
immaculate.
jawline is fucking
Wait a
immaculate.
minute. In the mug.
Wait a minute.
In the high school
in
photo.
the mug
In the high school
in the
yearbook
high school
photo,
photo in the
his
high school
jawline,
yearbook
he looks
photo,
like
his
the,
jawline,
like
he
the
looks
Sigma
like
Chad meme.
the Sigma Chad
But
meme.
in the famous photo,
But
of him
in
with,
the
like, the hair
famous
down
photo
like that,
of him with
green
like
shirt,
the hair down like
jawline is
that
much
and the
less
green shirt,
pronounced. Is it
the
just the
jawline
lighting?
is much less pronounced. Is it just the
Dude,
lighting?
Robin Westman is kind of a G.
Dude, Robin Westman is kind of a
I didn't
G.
listen. We started this video.
I didn't
Highly
listen. We
prejudiced
started this
against
video
trans people.
highly
We might have
prejudiced
just
against
found
trans
Hitler's top
people,
guy, guys.
but we might have just found
Kill
Hitler's
Donald
top
Trump.
guy,
Rest
guys.
in pieces.
Kill
All
Donald
in
Trump.
Russian.
Rest in pieces.
The whole notebook
All
is
in Russian.
This
The
guy
whole
is not
notebook is in
Robin-
Russian.
is
This
Robin
guy is
Westman
not
actually-
Robin. Is Robin Westman's
I'm gonna be
actually?
honest with you. I learned about this an hour
I'm going to be
ago.
honest with
So
you.
I don't
I
know
learned about
anything.
this an hour
Was-
ago, so I don't know anything. Was
Okay, so a manifesto. They all have
okay.
a
So
manifesto.
a manifesto.
Praised
They all
Hitler
have
as
a
a
manifesto.
childhood friend.
Praised
Really.
Hitler as a childhood friend. Really.
I don't see any evidence that this person spent any time
I don't
in
see
the
any
East.
evidence that this person
So
spent
how
any
the
time in
fuck
the
did they-
East. So how the
whole
fuck
I'm
does
looking
they?
at this journal, it's
The
all
whole
acrylic.
journal. I'm looking at this journal. It's all
I'm gonna
acrylic.
get off this point, but I can't get over it.
I'm gonna get off this point, but I
He's
can't
got
get over
some-
it.
Like
So he's got some
stickers, honestly, his
unicorn
tagging work is
stickers.
pretty
Some
sick.
honestly, his
I
tagging
think we
work is
lost
pretty
Earth's
sick.
Best defender, guys.
I think we lost Earth's best defender,
No
guys.
doubt.
No doubt.
Fuck. I'm Hitler's.
Fuck.
I'm Hitler's top
I'm
guy.
Hitler's top guy.
Adolf Hitler chose
Fuck.
me to lead the revolution.
Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the
Oh,
revolution.
sick. He has the Sandy Hook kid.
Oh, sick. He has the Sandy Hook kid in his book.
I want to see
That's
the.
pretty fucking. I want to see the
Waboo collection. What's the little Chinese
Waboo
doll
collection.
that-
What's the little
that the Chinamen are
Chinese
pumping
doll
out right
that
now?
the Chinamen are
I
pumping out
can't
right
read
now?
this. Can I?
I can't read
and
this.
His penmanship is
Can I?
pretty.
And his penmanship
fucking
is
sexy.
pretty
He has
fucking
a really
sexy.
retarded knife. And
He
he's,
has
like,
a
stabbing
really
the book with a
retarded knife,
but
and he's like
the
stabbing
knife
the
has,
book
like,
with a
it's like
knife,
a-
but the knife
fucked
has like
up-
it's like a.
I don't even know how to
a
describe
fucked
it. It
up-
looks like he bought it on.
I don't even know how to
Blade
describe it.
HQ.
It looks like he bought it on fucking Blade HQ.
Okay, hold on. There's a little bit of English here. You wrote the word
Okay,
fear
hold
in
on.
all
There's a little bit of
caps.
English here. He wrote the word fear in all caps.
What if this is just a meme and it's all just like?
What if this is
random
just a
letters?
meme and it's all just like
He's doing
random
this 'cause he
letters,
thought it'd be a really good
and
gag.
he's just doing this
Dude,
because he
this
thought
might
it'd be a
like
really
iFunny's
good gag?
greatest hero.
Dude, this might be like
I think we might
iFunny's
have
greatest
lost a true
hero.
patriot, fellas.
I think we might have lost a
No
true
way.
patriot, fellas.
Show me some.
No
crazy
way.
Shit. Show me that amphitheater.
Show me
again.
some crazy shit. Show me that amphitheater again.
Okay, so here's the diagram. He's got all the exits.
Okay, so
planned.
here's
He
the
knows what he's
diagram.
doing.
He's got all the exits planned.
His
He knows
drawing
what he's
skills
doing.
Are what you
His
come to
drawing
expect from a
skills are
transgender
what you
Nazi.
come to expect from a transgender Nazi.
Is okay.
Is
I don't care about. I don't
Okay.
want to see. The
I don't
city
care
council
about. I
talking
don't
about
want to see
tragedy.
the city
We
council
don't care.
talking about the tragedy.
Is
We
this
get it.
even
We
the
don't
20-minute
care.
video, or am I like?
Is this even the
seeing some
20-minute
shit that's,
video,
like,
or am I like
fabricated
seeing
shit?
some shit that's like fabricated
Okay.
shit? Okay.
We're just gonna go to YouTube.
We're just gonna go to YouTube.
There's no way somebody hasn't reposted it.
There's
by now,
no
right?
way somebody hasn't reposted it by now, right?
What time are we at? We're at 44 minutes.
What time are we at? We're at
So we've
44
been going
minutes.
for a good amount of time, but we're not.
So we've been
we're
going
still
for a
on
good
this-
amount of time,
we
but
need
we're
to-
not.
we need to get
We're
to the
still
bottom
on
of
this.
this.
We need to
Robin
get to
Westman
the bottom of
Manifesto
this.
video.
Robin
Please.
Westman manifesto video.
Oh my God.
Please.
YouTube is a working
Oh my God.
around the clock
YouTube
to
is
stop this
working
manifesto
around the
vid from
clock
dropping.
to stop this manifesto vid from dropping.
Okay. Yeah, note probably
Okay.
is disturbing, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
note
I
probably is
haven't
disturbing,
studied
but I
Krillin
don't
since
know.
the fucking ninth
I haven't
grade.
studied
So
acrylic
I
since
wouldn't
the
be able to
fucking
tell
ninth
you.
grade, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Alright.
All right.
Hold on. Oh wait, I don't have a.
Hold on.
I reached
Oh, wait,
my phone
I don't
as if
have
I have a cellular
I
device.
reached for my phone as if
not
I
allowed
have a
to
cellular
use the
device.
program
I
on
don't.
it.
I'm not allowed
It's
to because of
amazing
the
that they
program
even allow
I'm
me
in.
to have the camera
It's
in.
amazing that they even allow me to have the
You
camera
can't
in here.
I can't even begin to tell you the
You
fucking
can't.
strings
I
had
can't
to
even
pull
begin
get
to
the
tell you the
recording
fucking strings I had to
hardware
pull to get the recording
into my room.
hardware
It wasn't
into
easy.
my room.
It
It wasn't
really
easy.
went up to
It
state government. Like I
literally
needed
went
to
up to
file
state
appeals
government. Like I needed to file appeals
with all the way up to state government.
with all the way up to
It was
state
crazy
government.
getting the recording
It was
hardware in
crazy
here.
getting the
The
recording
fact that
hardware in here.
fun fact,
The
they
fact
don't
that
know
I
have
and
access to the internet.
fun fact, they don't know
That's
I have
just our little
access to the
secret.
internet.
Okay?
That's just our little secret. Okay?
Wait a minute. Okay,
Wait a
I think we might need to resync the audio.
Okay, I think we might need to resync the audio.
Alright, let's hope that works.
Alright, let's hope that worked.
YouTube is literally
YouTube
YouTube moderators
oh
must
my
be on
God.
suicide watch
YouTube
right now.
moderators must be on suicide watch right now.
So here's a 2-minute thing from Fox 9.
So
Fox
here's a
9
2-minute thing from
learning
Fox 9. Fox 9 is
Tonight we're learning more about the suspected shooter as investigators continue to police identified the suspected shooter as Robin Westman. She was 23 years old, I should say, and did not.
Okay, so they are referring to her.
They're referring to
I can't say that. They're referring to
he as
to
she. Okay.
he as
So
she.
Fox 9 is
Okay.
is
So Fox
politically
9
correct. They're up to date on their
is
transgender
politically
politics.
correct. They're up to date on their transgender politics.
Dude,
Their identity
the-
politics are spot on, dude.
So the thing that I got that I was just
So the
like,
thing that I got that I was just
fritzing out
like
over
fritzing
isn't
out
even the
over
manifesto. It was just like
isn't
was that
even the
like bonus
manifesto.
content?
It
that
was just
Patreon
like, was that like
exclusive
bonus content? Was that like Patreon exclusive shit?
shit? Sorry, I wasn't subscribed to.
Sorry, I wasn't subscribed to.
Robin Westman's
I wasn't
Patreon.
subscribed to Robin
I got it
Westman's
for free.
Patreon. I guess I got it for free.
I can't believe you wrote bull pilled on there.
I can't
Like,
believe
that's
you wrote
gonna
bull
save his-
pilled on there.
Like,
That's
you're
gonna
a
save
bull-
his like.
And we talked
You're a
about what
bull.
bull-pilled means. You're a bull-pilled
And we talked about what
transgender
bull pilled
Nazi
means. You're a bull pilled
who
transgender
also fucks
Nazi
with Waco.
who also
So you
fucks
like
with
Christians,
Waco.
but
So
you're
you
trans.
like Christians, but you're trans.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish I could give you better information.
I wish I
really
could give you
don't-
better information
I
here,
don't
but
know
I
what to
really
tell you.
don't.
Can we
I
find
don't
this,
know
like-
what to tell you. Can we find this like?
Okay.
Okay.
Robin Westman might have killed his mom. Oh shit.
Robin Westman might have killed his mom. Oh shit.
Okay. I'm not
Okay.
seeing.
I'm not seeing.
Okay. Here's something. This is a New York
Okay.
Post
Here's
thing.
something. This is a New York Post thing.
Wait a minute. Was this all done in like the name of
Wait a minute. Was
Palestine
this
or
all
some
done in
shit?
like the name of
Because
Palestine or some shit?
Oh, it's all
Because
coming
that-
together. Because
Oh,
trans
it's
people
all
for some
coming
reason love
together.
Palestine.
Because trans people
So
for some reason
they,
love
by default,
Palestine.
hate the Jewish
So
people
they,
and
by
the state of
default,
Israel.
hate the
They
Jewish
think
people
Israel's an
and the state of Israel.
which
They
it
think
is,
that
but
Israel is
the
an
reasons
illegitimate
that they
state,
think
which
that
it is, but the reasons that they
There's-
think that
I'm
it
getting
is.
so many pop
There's, I'm getting
cookies
so many
on
Papa
New York
Pads.
Post,
I'm
I'm
getting
gonna
so
get
many
diabetes.
cookies on New York Post. I'm gonna get diabetes.
Okay, so here's the headliner for
Okay,
New
so
York Post.
here's the
Trans
headliner for
Minneapolis
New
shooter
York
Robin
Post.
Westman
Trans
mused
Minneapolis
about
shooter
slaughtering
Robin Westman
quote-unquote
mused about
Zionist
slaughtering
Jews
quote-unquote
in
filthy
sick journal
Zionist
before deadly
Jews
Hallett School
in
Massacre.
sick
Okay, so
journal
that
before
journal
deadly
that was
Hallett
written
School
in
Massacre.
Russian
Okay, so that journal that was written in
was
Russian
about was like a Jewish meme?
was like a Jewish meme.
Oh, okay, so he was okay. So he wrote.
Okay, so he was okay. So
Palestine
he
in
wrote
one of his
Freestyles
journals.
Palestine
the
in
Cyrillic
one of his
alphabet,
journals.
In the Cyrillic
Alphabet, which the Post translated after YouTube clips showing the diary pages
Okay.
posted online on the
So that's what I-
Sensitive channel.
I
Okay.
got too distracted
So that's
by
what
the fact that he loved Hitler,
I got
and
too distracted by the fact that he loved Hitler,
it
and I
wasn't
forgot that it wasn't because
he's like of
it wasn't because
Hyperborean
he's
descent,
like
which you would
of
you would be
Hyperborean
easily
descent,
mistaken in
which
thinking
you would
that, 'cause he
you
has,
would be
like,
easily
he has, like,
mistaken in thinking that because
A1s,
he has like
he has
he has
blue
like
eyes.
A1s, like he has blue
very
eyes.
clean
He has a
jawline. He looks like
very
Handsome Squidward,
clean
honestly.
jawline. He looks like handsome Squidward, honestly.
If I will carry out a racially motivated attack,
it would be most likely against filthy Zionist Jews. He
You don't
wrote
have to
in
say
one
disgusting,
disgusting
just say
entry.
entry.
You don't have to say disgusting. Just say
Leave your,
entry. We
leave your feelers
leave your
on the back burner
leave your
because they aren't
feelers
helping you here.
on the back burner because they aren't helping you here. Yeah, we know 6 million wasn't enough. We already went over that. Kill Donald Trump is pretty crazy, considering he loves Hitler and hates Trump. This is the problem with trans people is that they don't know. They don't even know what they're talking about.
They say
They They say
have so many
they
double
have
entendres
so many double
and like
entendres
hypocritical statements.
and
For
like
good
hypocritical
would be a
statements.
target or
For
political or
good
societal
would be a
significance
target or
targets like
political or
Musk, Trump,
societal
or some
significance
significant
targets like
executive.
Musk,
Okay.
Trump, or some
Well,
significant executive.
like
Okay. Well, instead you just
a meme on
became
the internet, dude.
like
You should have killed Larry Fink.
a meme
That
on
would
the
have been
internet,
funny.
dude. You should have killed Larry
It would have
Fink.
been really funny.
That would have been funny.
While I don't really like being around people
It would have
of
been really
color,
funny.
I don't give. Okay, so this is
While
what
I don't really
confused me.
like being
Because
around
the
people
trans
of
people
color,
you
I don't
like,
give.
you will
Okay,
almost
so this is what
never
confused me
run into.
because
Wait a minute, I
trans
have to
people
resync the audio.
like you will almost never run into. Wait a minute, I have to
You
resync
will
the
almost
audio.
never run into a trans person who dislikes people of color. This is
You
actually
will almost never
quite
run into a
the
trans
rare
person
sight.
who
I've
dislikes
never seen
people
this
of color.
before.
This is actually
Honestly,
quite
I've genuinely
the
never
rare
seen
sight.
anything like this.
I've never seen this before. Honestly,
Oh
I've
my
genuinely
God, the
never seen
cookies are
anything like
insane
this.
on New York Post. Is this the only way that
Oh
they're
my
making
God,
money
the
in New York
cookies are
Post?
insane on
I'm
New
sure
York
they have
Post.
some fucking
Is this
super
the only
PACs
way that they're
that
making
are
money, New York
storing
Post?
in money.
I'm sure they have some fucking
Let's see,
super
diagram of
PACs that
Annunciation
are
Church.
storing
Okay,
in
so it was
money.
a church that
Let's
he
see, a
shot up.
diagram of Annunciation Church. Okay, so it
All
was
the
a
best shooters
church
get
that
GoPro footage,
he
man.
shot up the
Live
church.
stream it to
Yeah.
Twitch or
All the best
fucking
shooters get GoPro footage,
WhatsApp.
man. Live
But
stream it to
don't-
Twitch or fucking
Don't do.
WhatsApp.
The gloves are
But
funny.
don't-
He has motorcycle
do-
riding gloves.
The gloves are funny. He has
even though there's fucking
motorcycle
no way
riding
he-
gloves.
Like, why even wear
Even
that?
though there's
If
fucking no way
your
he.
intention is to commit suicide, why
Like,
even
why
try to
even wear
harm
that?
yourself? There's no,
If your
like,
and if your
you're-
intention is to commit suicide, why even try to
he
arm
has a
yourself?
lot
There's
of
no
magazines.
like you're
Surely he
okay.
didn't use all of them.
He has a lot of
One of
magazines.
Westman's ammo mags
Surely he
was
didn't
emblazoned
use
with
all
the
of them.
message, "Where is your God?"
One
While
of
a
Westman's
sensitive
ammo
YouTube
mags
video
was
under his name
emblazoned
showed
with
a
the
diagram
message,
of a
"Where is
church,
your
which
God?"
then had a knife
While a
thrust into
sensitive
it.
YouTube
Well,
video
the
under
knife
his name
thrust
showed a
into, like,
diagram
4
of a
pages,
church,
but
which then
I
had
guess
a
you're
knife
right in
thrust
saying that
into
it
it.
was
Well, the
because
knife was thrust
was.
into like 4 different pages,
Westman's
but
mother
I guess
worked
you're
as a
right in saying that it
secretary for
was because
Annunciation
it
Catholic
was.
School. Okay, so this
Westman's
is like,
mother worked as a
you know what's
secretary
funny?
for
I actually
Annunciation
knew a
Catholic
girl
School. Okay, so this
in
is
middle
like,
school who
you know what's funny?
sounds
I actually
exactly
knew a
like this
girl
person. She,
in middle school who
she,
sounds exactly like this person.
There was a point in time where she wanted to fuck me, but I made it clear
she,
to her that I wasn't straight.
There was a point in time where she wanted to
This is
fuck me,
crazy,
but I
man.
made it clear to her
And
that I wasn't
I
straight.
can't tell you her name.
This
because
is
I'm
crazy,
not
man.
doxing her, even
And
though I hate her
I
guts.
can't tell you
But she
her
dates
name
this guy
because
named
I'm not
Bozo.
doxing her, even
We
though I
call
hate
him
her
Bozo.
guts.
He makes LSD
But she
in his
dates this
basement,
guy named
and he
Bozo.
threatened to
Well, we
pull
call
up
him
on our
Bozo. He
block
makes
and
LSD in his
show us what's
basement.
good.
And he threatened
He
to pull
flashed
up on
a
our
Draco
block
Uzi.
and
If I have a picture
show us
of
what's
it,
good.
I'm not even
And
gonna show
he
you the
flashed a
picture.
Draco Uzi. If
I would
I have a
be-
picture
I
of
would
it,
be
I'm
dropping someone's
not
face,
even
and
gonna
I don't
show you
feel
the picture.
comfortable doing that.
I
But
would be
this girl,
dropping someone's
her
face,
mom
and I
was
don't
a
feel comfortable
Catholic
doing
high-
that.
like middle
But
school teacher. She taught
this
religion
girl,
class. She taught
her
us
mom
religion
was a
class.
Catholic
The year that I
like middle school teacher.
was
She
getting
taught religion
confirmed
class.
as
She
a
taught us
Catholic.
religion class.
And
The year that I
she hated
was
it.
getting
She
confirmed
was-
as a Catholic.
Oh man. I
And
wouldn't be surprised if
she hated it.
if
She
Westman knew
was.
this person that I'm
Oh
referring
man,
to.
I wouldn't be surprised
17 others
if
injured.
Westman knew this
Westman
person
died of
that I'm
self-inflicted
referring to.
wound. No-
17
no
others
dippity.
injured. Westman died of a
So many
self-inflicted
ads on
wound.
fucking New York
No
Post, man.
dippity. So many ads
Okay,
on
so
fucking New York
what have
Post,
we
man.
learned? I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay, so
All I
what have
really
we
know
learned?
is that Westman was
I'm not
like
sure,
a
honestly.
LARPing Nazi.
All I really
But
know is that
at the same time,
Westman was like a LARPing
hated
Nazi,
Trump,
but at the
which-
same time,
this person
hated
either
Trump,
didn't know.
which-
This person either had the rhetoric.
this person either was
twisted way the fuck up and
didn't
had
know.
no idea
This
what they
person
were-
either had the
what they were
rhetoric
going on about,
twisted
or
way
they
the
knew
fuck up and
exactly
had
what they were
no idea
talking
what they
about.
were
And this
what they were
rhetoric is
going on
actually
about,
so sophisticated
or they
that
knew
not even
exactly
I
what they were
can begin to
talking about.
understand what they
And
were
this
trying to
rhetoric
do.
is actually so
that
sophisticated that
that's
not even I can
probably
begin to
less
understand
likely
what they
to
were
be
trying
true.
to do with it.
But
I think that that's
the canthal tilt
probably
on this guy
less
is
likely to be
fucking
true,
Crazy.
but
Like
the canthal tilt on this guy is fucking
he looks
crazy.
like a Hyperborean
Like,
space alien.
he looks like a Hyperborean space alien. I'll put a picture. I'll put the yearbook photo up for you to look at if you want to know what I'm talking about. But I'm serious, man. The canthal tilt is out of this fucking world.
The mustard gas that you make.
It would have been funny if you made like the mustard gas that that you make out of piss. I think that would have been pretty crazy. Some
Okay,
urea
real shit,
nitrate.
man. We covered a lot of bases today.
Okay, real shit, man. we covered a lot of bases
we,
today.
We made a lot of progress, I would say.
We made a lot of progress, I would say.
Alright, so if I have any final recommendations for you.
Alright, so
for the rest of
if
the
I have
night,
any final
I would say
recommendations for you for the rest of the
rewatch
night,
the Conjuring trilogy,
I would say
because the fourth movie is coming out.
rewatch the Conjuring trilogy because the fourth movie is coming out next Friday, and I want you to be caught up on that by the time it comes out so that you don't miss out on the lore.
But
I need to wrap this up anyway because my camera's about to die. But thank you for taking the time. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it
have a good rest of your evening,
in
guys.
these trying times. And yeah, have a good rest of your evening, guys.